there guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your today's host, Christopher. And please drop a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel as we continue the rest of the video. And let's try to smash in 50 likes in this single video here. And to show the support of my channel growth. The Lonely Doll. I laid down the last of the boxes and made my way upstairs. My sister had already taken the room I wanted, so I moved to the next door over. Upstairs, there are 3 rooms. My room, my sister's room, and my parents' room. However, it seems like there was one more room in the hallway. The room was painted over and sealed shut, without any light. You would only see the frame of the door in the wall. It had no doorknob, but a strangely shaped keyhole rested where it would have been. I walked downstairs to my room, was unpacking kitchen supplies. Mom, did you know that there was 4 rooms upstairs? She hands me my box. There are only 3 rooms, honey. This is another room, but the key is painted over, I think. Where are the house keys? I want to open it, she sighed. I don't know. Look in one of those kitchen drawers. It should be one of the drawers. The kitchen was small. Near the middle of the room was a dining table. Pots and paint lay on the top of the stove. I began to search through the drawers until I find out one of the full of many keys. I shifted through them all until I found one key in particular that seemed off. It was dark and had a sharp blade. The head of the key was circular with a small cross in the center. I took it upstairs, sure that it was the key I needed. When I get upstairs, I plunged the key into the hole, twisting and turning it. I hear the door unlock, but it was still sealed to the wall itself. I pushed the door, hearing cracks in the walls, until the door gave away. Inside was a small room, covered in dust. I took a handkerchief to my mouth and nose, and stepped inside. The room felt extremely empty. There was a grand piano inside, accompanied by a dresser. On the dresser itself was a handheld mirror. The glass seemed to be cracked already. I took it in the mirror and noticed the small doll rested on the top of the piano. Was it there before? I moved it to the doll, almost feeling compelled to do so. The doll was worn out and had a large tear in the chest. A strange purple circular mark went around his neck, and it had a blue button eyes and dirty blonde hair, and the dirty one wasn't natural, it was real dirt. I laid the doll and the mirror down and I went back outside. A whisper said, "Are you going to leave me?" I spun around, back to the room. Nothing had changed, nothing at all. My mom startles me. "Jimmy, calm down and help." The next day I came back to the room. The mirror was back on the dresser, and the doll retook its position over the piano. Before I closed the door, I listened more carefully to the room. There was the scratching sound coming from inside. I opened the door again, looking for the source of the sound. It was coming from the piano, or perhaps behind it. I moved the piano, revealing a hole in the wood wall. All I could see was a rope hanging off the inside of the wall. I took my phone out and turned on the flashlight to see further down the hole. "That's where my mom left me." I spun again. The piano was blocking my view, but I could clearly see the doll's nest moved. I didn't move for a few minutes before I turned back to the hole in the wall. A girl whispers, "Please leave it alone. My mom left it down there for a long time ago. I found it here again. This time the doll lay on the ground in front of me. It's the back against of the piano legs. The door slammed shut. I rushed to it. Funny that it was locked. Looking more closely, the frame of the door was the mark in many crosses. The doll behind me was now gone. I'll take care of your family for you, so that you don't end up like me. Don't worry. After all, I'm your friend now. My mom's mirror told me so. So then I slapped the door, yelling and screaming for help. There was no response. I turned back to the driver and I compulsively grabbed the mirror to use it as a weapon, just in case of the door's return. I looked into the mirror, seeing that my face is now mostly bones, with the wisps of a hair sticking out of my skull. Then I dropped the mirror and already cracked the glass the shutter. I then go back to the piano and look down to the hall, flashing the lights down, and I couldn't see the button, but I could see something with a black hair at the bottom of the room. I began to crawl away at the wood, making it big enough to enter, telling myself if there was no way out down there, I could climb back on. Making my way down, I passed through the webs in the rotten wood. It was now at a button, and I somehow walked into a small crevice. I shined the light ahead of me. I was met with the decaying face of a corpse. The girl had inside of the wall. Her body was a withered edge away by time, making the space smell of rotten flesh. I panicked and I tried to climb out again, but rotten wood immediately collapsed out on top of me, trapping me with the girl. I looked at my feet, seeing that the doll has returned. It was drenched in blood. The doll whispers, "I took you to no bother it, but it's okay now. Your family cannot get in our way. We can play down here for a long, long time." What are you? I'm your friend. Did you want to be my friend? I'm so lonely. Would you stay with me? Like, forever? That brings us to the end of the video. I would like to thank for you guys for taking the time to watch my video. Sincerely appreciate that I have this opportunity to present to you. Let's wait for more episodes to be released.